Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Claudine Castro and this is the #1 place for busy people to get tips on how to get healthy and fit with a busy schedule. By the end of this video, I will have shown you how to plan out your meals and what types of meals to get, exactly how to schedule your workouts so you can maximize your schedule and your energy. You will have the opportunity to download your own meal plan that you can actually customize for yourself, so you will allow yourself to be more flexible with the way you eat, but still maintaining your weight loss goals or just any fitness goals you have. So #1, you're gonna figure out if your day is gonna be too busy. You're gonna have to allow yourself to be a little more indulgent and possibly eat out. And that's totally fine, you're human. I don't expect you to even cook home-cooked meals all the time because sometimes it's not realistic for a lot of people with busy schedules. I tend to eat bad when I don't plan to eat bad meals. It sounds counterintuitive, but if you actually plan out the days where you actually need to just eat a little bit more indulgent, your life is gonna get a lot easier and you're gonna get to your fitness goals a whole lot faster. So before you even go about your day and do your work and do your errands, you're gonna figure out where you're going to eat. So this is how I do it. When I know I'm going to be driving back and forth to different locations, if I'm going to be at the gym training my clients, and then I'm going to go to a coffee shop to work, edit videos, and do other business stuff, I'm going to figure out on my route where the healthiest options are. I check out the menu, then from the menu, I pick out a food that is very heavy in protein. When I find a dish that's full of protein at this restaurant, you're now gonna have this dish in mind and you're gonna put it on your phone in your reminders list, and right before you head out to go to your next location, you're gonna call it in and ask them if you can order for pickup. The second thing I do when I have a busy day is I plan out every single thing that I'm gonna do. And you know me, I'm not a planner, but when I put every single thing in my calendar, I'm in the mindset that I'm telling myself I don't have to complete every single task. So what I do is I put in my biggest priority of the day. So let's say for me today, I have to do my client billing. I have to bill all my clients because I'm an independent personal trainer. So that's my biggest block in my schedule. So let's say 1 hour. And then I think about all the other tasks I have to do for the day. So you start from the biggest priority to smallest priorities. And then from there, I'm gonna log in my small tasks. Because once you put in all those small tasks and your big tasks in your day, you're gonna find spots in your schedule that you actually realize that you have time to do other things, like work out. So this brings me to my next point of action. Once I've scheduled out all my things throughout the day, now I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna work out. I schedule out my workout typically before my biggest workload, because if I schedule my workout before my biggest task of the day, I actually have more energy after my workout to have a clearer mind and just more alertness when I do that specific task. And that is a non-negotiable for me. So for me, I'm in the mindset of my body needs to work out, because if I don't work out, I am not at my best performance. And if I'm not performing properly, every single aspect of my life is not going to perform properly. That brings me into my next tip. Do not, I repeat, do not go into any diet head on thinking that's gonna be the answer to all your problems, all your weight issues, because it's actually gonna add on to your issues, believe it or not. Because I hear about so many people going into these programs like keto, intermittent fasting, being vegan, and there's nothing wrong with any of that stuff. I only view it as wrong as if it cripples you in your decisions and actually makes your life harder. You need to find a way that you're eating nutritious foods and you still feel like you're nourishing your body and you're not overthinking. Because above all, you really should prioritize how well you're thinking, because if you're not thinking well, you're bogged down with all the stress of trying to eat right and trying to figure out the next thing you should be doing in order to get healthy. You're actually gonna get more stressed, and the more stressed you get, you're gonna cling on to more fat. And the last tip, if you don't end up doing your game plan, have a game plan for when you don't do your game plan. If I don't complete a specific task, I make sure that I tackle my big task because that's my non-negotiable for the day. But if I don't get to, let's say, do laundry, I just move that little time block to the next day, or 2 days after that, or I move it later on in the day. In my next video, we're gonna go over what thought patterns you must recognize in order to master your fitness journey. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for stopping by. Bye.